Sparkles. This is Linnea, and also known as Mimi, also known as Miss Blobfish, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we have a guest in the car. Say hi, guest.
Hi.
She's just a disembodied voice you can't see, but she did wave at you for some reason. I don't know why she waved at you after she said she was going to be a disembodied voice. And then you guys know.
You know what? Maybe disembodied voices like to wave.
That's true. We both have pumpkin with cheesecake custard. She likes to call it ice cream, but it's custard. It's custard. Anyway,
6 of 1. It's
just
cold
gave me,
and it's sugar.
She just gave me a look.
Mm-hmm. I did.
She loves giving me looks.
I do.
It's fun for both of us. I like making her upset. She likes giving me looks, which actually gets into our point of view and our topic for tonight. So, sadly, I won't be able to eat this until after the video. This is my own fault. I wanted to film, and this is why this makes it so hard. Anyways, and the sun's going down, and we need to film before the sunset because it's golden hour, sweetheart. Golden hour. Anyways, so you can probably guess by how I'm more hyper than usual that I had sugar and I'm eating sugar. So, and I've had a lot of sugar today already. So fun. She's like, please, her aunt, please don't kill me. Her aunt, please don't kill me. AKA my aunt. But all right, what we were originally gonna talk about is like fun, having fun together, and just being ourselves. But I don't really know, like, I feel like it's better to, we're already kind of showing that in a way, just talking and just being ourselves right now, and you being in disembodied voice and me telling him everything you're doing.
Your disembodied voice doesn't know how to be a voice. So I nod in agreement.
She actually did nod when she said that. I'm a commentator now. I'll just commentate on everything this disembodied voice is saying. And this is a different disembodied voice than the Chuck E. Cheese disembodied voice. This is the she took me go-karting into the arcade disembodied voice. This is a completely different disembodied voice. But I feel like we really can't, you and I can't take things seriously. And I feel like it rolls off on each other. Like it really shows. And it really brightens everybody else's day because they see how we can be team and have fun and how we can do that together. But I feel like because we have so much fun together, we kind of are in our own bubble in a way. Like, we don't close people off on purpose, but we're just in our own little thing, and people would just want to watch that. And I think that's a good thing in a way. What do you feel about that?
I agree. I think, especially tonight, like, watching people in, like, the line as we were doing the go-karts, there was a lot of people that were, just kind of, like, looking and smiling and having fun. I mean, even some of your dances encouraged other kids to start dancing. So, like, I think that it is a good thing, that they watched and got encouraged by it, or that it, like you said, it brightened their day.
Yeah. I feel like the other reason why we do that is we can feel, and you can tell me I'm wrong and that's okay, but we kind of feel the pain of each other, of what we've gone through in the past. And we don't, and even when we first met, it felt like we already acknowledged each other, like, right away, that we've gone through some dark stuff, and we just wanted each other to be happy, and just wanted each other to feel joy in that split second of meeting each other. Am I wrong, or do you feel like it was kind of like that?
I definitely feel like it was like that. And I think that is because we, as human beings, are very spiritual and very we have a certain type of energy, that a lot of people call vibes.
Yeah.
And you get a vibe about somebody.
Yeah.
And that can be a positive vibe, such as, hey, I want the best for you, or that can be a negative vibe.
Yeah.
So, and I think that we definitely gave off positive vibes when we first met.
Yeah. I mean, it was really interesting because I felt like, maybe I'm wrong and I'm remembering it wrong, but I feel like we were like sisters even before we became like chosen sisters. Because in a way we are chosen sisters. And you can also tell me I'm wrong, but I also think we're sisters in Christ too.
Definitely.
And it means a lot to have these kind of situations. This is only our second time hanging out and our first time filming together. But it's just like we want the best for each other, and we care about each other, and and we want others to feel that. I feel like we're even, I feel like we're even louder together than when we're separate. Even though I'm the louder one. Like, we both know I'm the louder one. You're like sometimes like crawling to the ball and like watch, and you're like, I just want to watch. I don't want to be too close to the action. Like in the line, it felt like you were like, I'm gonna crawl into a ball. But she, by the way, she had to get in the way at one point because I kept on bumping into children in the line. Keep your children away from me, because I will bump and step on their toesies. It's not on purpose, it just happens that way.
Hey, you stepped on my toes.
Yeah, but you let me. You said it was fine afterwards.
That's
then I can
true.
step on your toes more.
I take it back. So yeah, it was dangerous for me too. But fun.
But you also were willing to get like in between the kids and I, because I didn't want to continue hurting them, but I also wanted to continue dancing, and that was a really tight line. Like they were so tied together, and the thing is, like, I feel like it's interesting how we connect and how you're just like, be yourself, and I'm just over here like, I don't know how to be myself right now with you telling me to be myself. I'm myself all the time, but it feels like when I'm with you, I do have to contain it a little bit, just because I'm more over the top than usual. I feel like I have to contain it a little bit more, just because I feel more open, because you gave me permission to be myself. I feel like, you know how, it's not in a bad way, but like, you know how sometimes, how do I explain it? You know how you put a cap on something for so long, it just explodes?
Mm-hmm.
It feels like I've been in a pressure cooker, and then when you tell me, oh, be yourself and just let go, it's like that pressure cooker is finally ready to like explode. Like, or like putting a lid on. Oh, a better example of this would be pop and Mentos. You shake it up, and it wants to explode. So when you just unscrew the lid just a tiny bit, it explodes everywhere. And I feel like that's kind of how I feel sometimes. And then you just like let it go, and I'm just like, okay, and it's just like. It's or a dam breaking, like it's like a dam breaking, but not in, and these are not, I'm not trying to say it's a bad thing, I'm just saying that sometimes I feel I have to contain myself more because of that, because I don't want it to become a bad thing, because I know what me letting all my energy out will look like. It would hurt me because I let everything out, and it would hurt those around me, including you, because I went too far by accident, and I don't want to go too far.
That makes sense to me, though.
Do you feel that some way with some people, that they give you that freedom, and then you feel like that you have to contain it a little bit more?
Yeah, so I have that more often than not.
Okay.
I let myself try to be me, and then have to try to like keep it in, because I realize that it can be either too much or too confusing for some people.
I'm not as controlled as you, I feel like, because I let everybody know right away, oh, I'm autistic. Oh, I'm not going to just, like, there's people that talk like in front of me and be like, oh, she talks too much. Oh, why is that lady always here? It's stuff like that. And it's people that don't understand or get it, or understand that this is just what I do. Like, kindness advocacy is what I do. The work you do is important too. Like, you do help a lot of people. You do a lot of programs. Don't you work with the kids program?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I am the youth services specialist.
Yeah, so you work with little ones, and you work with kids, and you do a lot of kindness advocacy yourself, just working the job you work at, because I'm not going to reveal that without your permission, but it's just, it's a real thing. These are, like, our job is to be kind, so we know that some of our behaviors don't always come off as kind, so we try to contain those. But then the other side is, there's no such thing as stopping kindness, and we don't want to stop kindness. Like, somebody told me that my kindness will get me put in jail because I'm too kind, and it'll be taken the wrong way. And I literally told them, if I go to jail because of kindness, I'll be so excited about it. But the likelihood of me actually going jail to it is really low, because there's more likely they'll put me in a different situation, like a mental hospital, or put me in something else because of the fact I'm autistic, and I'm openly autistic. So I don't know, but it's just, I don't know. I'm just figuring it out. I don't even know what topic we're on. I just know that I'm just talking mostly, and you're just nodding your head over there and confusing the audience, like, why isn't the disembodied voice talking? But
my mother,
she also been eating this whole time, and I'm really incredibly jealous because I can't eat until we're done with this video.
Here, I'll do this.
Yeah, there we go. That would be great. I hope your arm doesn't get tired and you start wagging the phone.
I will if you make me laugh like this.
Wag the phone more. Wag the phone more. But thank you, by the way.
You're welcome.
But
I would like for you to eat some of your...
Yeah, because it's already melting. It's already melting. I'm melting.
You know what a world.
You know what that's originally from, right?
The Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
It was my grandfather's favorite movie.
It's still a really good movie. It's not my top favorite. Alice in Wonderland. There's so many things better than Wizard of Oz, in my opinion. I'm not really a big Wizard of Oz fan. I'm more Alice in Wonderland and Mirror Mask and things like that.
I never got into the Wizard of Oz. I like the VeggieTales version. I think that one's great.
I haven't seen that one yet. I need to.
It's really cute. Yeah, so I like that one. But
I'm gonna take this back in a second, even though I'm not done yet.
By all means, enjoy. I'm sorry though, I don't have napkins in my car.
Lord, I just ask that you bless the police and the fire department right now. Protect them, guide them, and be with them, Lord. You know their hearts, you know their minds. Help the victims, whoever got in trouble, whoever's going through those things. Help them, Lord. In your son's name, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, amen. Anyways.
Amen.
I'll take this back.
Okay.
So you're not shaking it as much. Let me shake it some. Let's shake it. Okay.
I'm cold. Sorry. I froze myself. Ice cream and air conditioning.
But the ultimate goal, I feel like, for both of us is just to be kind. I feel like that's the kind of person you are in general. That's the kind of person I am. And I think we really bounce off of each other because we know that we've both been through it. And I already said that, but we've both been through it. So we just want to be kind to each other more because we have a mutual agreement that was never talked about. It was just a silent agreement of, I see you, I care about you, so I want to help you. And mine is more like, I see you, I care about you, and I see you as family, and so I want to do more for you. I mean, you paid for everything today, but I invited you to go on this journey with me because I care about you, and we've talked about that. We had that discussion already, but it's just the truth. Like, I feel like one way or another, if the Love Forever project becomes a real big organization, I'm going to want you a part of it somehow. Like,
that'd be great.
Like on the payroll for it, and then you won't get paid very much. So I apologize. So you probably would have to be a part-timer, but just because it won't be good pay anyways. Because the goal of it is not to have a pyramid scheme or anything like that. It's literally just to be kind to people and to love on people. I have had people tell me that they'll do work for me for free. There was this guy that I once dated who said that, and he still says it to this day, that he would do security guarding for me for free.
Aww.
Yeah, but he's also the not so good guy. The one I told you about I don't know if I told you about him before or not. But
it's not the one that I met.
No, that person, we love her and we care about her and we think she's amazing.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes. But, I think, okay. Are you sagging your pants? Are they sagging their pants?
I don't know. I just saw that the one was just like waving at people. It was just kind of funny to watch them try to cross the street.
They're adorable. They're cuties.
They are.
They're probably babies. Let's not talk about them anymore. But I think we've come to the end of the video. It's a funny end. But I feel like I want to make it clear, publicly, of course. I want to make it clear that you've done so much for me, even without doing all this extra stuff. Just being around, because after that other person left, I was worried, like, who am I going to talk to next? And then all of a sudden you are just around, and I told you, remember the day I told you, like, you're going to take on this role, and you're like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't even them that, like, I missed them, I still miss them, and it's sad that they're not around to hang out and stuff. I hang out with them, like, once after they left there, but, like, you've taken this role seriously. Like, I don't know how many times I've come to you and hugged onto you and we're crying, and you're just like, it's okay, I don't know what's going on, but it's okay. And you've just been there, and I hope that one day you feel that comfortable with me, that you can come to me when you're upset, and like when you're having a bad day, and I can be like, it's okay, like, I'm here for you too. You're not the only mature one in this friendship. But, like, I really mean that, and I want you to know that.
I was very happy.
And I will say this again off camera, so it's more meaningful, because I know that being on camera makes it less meaningful.
Honey, makes it just as meaningful. I mean, you have said this to me many times, and I mean it when I say I was glad to take on her role, and I'm honored.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I think this is the end. Do you have anything else to say?
She's awesome.
She pointed at me when she said that.
I keep forgetting, but I'm pointing again, and she's awesome.
She's pointing like that, but higher up, because I wanted to keep my cup on my lap, like that. But yeah, okay. Well, just know that we both love you guys. We both care about you guys. She's never met you. I've met some of you for messaging and commenting, but you guys are so very loved. You're so very cared about, and I want you to know that. Have a great rest of your night. Remember that, again, you're loved and cared about. Jesus loves you, and I do too. Sparkle on, my beautiful, wonderful sparkles. Say see ya.
See ya.